Is it still shower thoughts when you're already out of the shower? Well, my hair is still wet, so probably counts. Anyway, so everything is sus now, isn't it? Or will soon be. Now you don't know anymore if the person you've been arguing with for the past 2 hours is even real as a terminally online basement troll gets. The participants in your polls might be 40% bots, or 80, who knows, and that smoking hot girl who finds you so funny is guaranteed to be a catfish. There are even feel-good positivity spam posts now. The first comments on my uploads nowadays are always thought bots. Obviously people lie, always have, and the further up the hierarchy, the more likely they are to bullshit you. But now, even the person can be a lie. There are very convincing fakes now, everywhere. So even if you see video footage, now obviously text can be easily faked and has been for a long time. Pictures can be manipulated and faked, again, for a long time. But now you can have entire speeches being given by someone who's not real or who is a fake copy of a real person. I've seen people rely more and more on ChatGPT. They have a question? Let's ask ChatGPT, which is known to be an unreliable source. Personally, I've caught the rascal several times making things up. You know, I ask a question and then I look at the answer. Either I already know it's wrong or I'm skeptical. I check, look it up, I can't find the reference or source that it's talking about, and I'm asking, are you sure about that? And it goes, oh, sorry, that was a misunderstanding, my bad. And it keeps doing that over and over again, completely making things up. Even sources like citations to non-existing work. If you can't remember if it was Berenstein or Berenstain, ChatGPT is going to insist it was Berenstone. Entire articles are written by AI. People have become too lazy to even plagiarize the traditional way. Everything's got to be automated now. I remember back in my day, occasionally I heard the term journalistic integrity being floated. I don't even hear it anymore used in an unironic way. It has so much potential too. AI could be used to help fix the crumbling healthcare system. You know, the way it is now, you've got to go to the walk-in clinic if you don't have a family doctor and sit there for hours. And then when you talk to the doc, guess what they're going to do? They're going to type your symptoms into the symptom checker. I literally saw that on the screen that a doctor was using. And it's going to spit out probably this. Okay, let's try this medication. If it works, then the diagnosis was probably correct. If it doesn't, well, let's try a different medication. Couldn't AI do that? I don't mean ChatGPT. Who knows what kinds of diagnoses it would invent. I mean a dedicated AI, diligently trained on proper medical literature. Not to replace doctors and nurses, mind you. To substitute them because we don't have enough. But what do we get instead? Generated erotic content with simulated celebrities, fake articles, fake polls, spam bots, and virtual girlfriends. It's always the same, isn't it? Something is discovered, invented, a new technology developed. And no matter how much potential it has, how promising it is, humans will find a way to fuck it up. You used to be able to say, check your sources, but now the sources might be fake. Now, in all fairness, there are still certain places you can go to get reliable information. But of course, ain't nobody got time for in-depth research because people are too busy working their asses off to pay their rent. You really have to be skeptical of everything, and the default needs to be, I don't buy it. You know, if you hear someone say, XYZ said this, don't believe them. Unless you hear XYZ say it, and even then be skeptical because it could be a fake. Right, this is a good time to remind people that I'm not on Telegram. If you see someone with my name, probably misspelled, talk to you about how you won something or they were to send you some blah blah whatever, asks you to contact them on Telegram, it's not me. I don't really need to tell you that if you haven't entered a contest or giveaway, you haven't won anything, right? In fact, even if you have, chances are you haven't won anything. Here's a little question. At what point can you call it a dystopia? Like, how far along in the process do you have to be before you can say, yep, dystopia now? Are we there yet? I don't know. It seems like we're well on the way at least. Or maybe I'm just too cynical. Let me know. I do have a tendency to be a bit of a cynical pessimist at times. I'm trying to minimize it, but it happens. Anyway, thank you for listening and putting up with the cranky old codger vibes. Take care.